Hi, I'm greeting you. I'm Rita Jaskola from TA Consulting, and you might ask yourself, why am I the right person for you to hire me? You know that I've been in the automotive business for 26 years, and I did my BA and I worked in an analytical and logical environment with engineers. But there's also a second role which I took in my life. I came along kind of like crosswise to be a permanent patient with a very rare genetic default. And I was dealing in the first 14 years of my life with doctors and professors. Every year permanently showing up for collaboration, actually. They tried to help me, but I gained a lot of soft skills. And I would like to give you some insight about the soft skills which I received in my early childhood, which actually was not really a childhood. If you are confronted with a very bad diagnosis, you have to be absolutely honest with the situation. And I'm therefore a very truthful personality, because being honest to yourself and dealing with your troubles you have to face in a position where you can't run away. You have to take it. And when you have to take some trouble, you got to be honest with the situation and say, this is what it is. And let's see how we can turn it around to make it a little better. I'm very strong in collaboration because doctors offered me a couple of processes which I had to follow as a child, and I took it. So I'm a very process-oriented person, and I think a little in processes, especially when there is actually no one you can talk to and no one you can ask what to do next. It's always about the next step. It's not about reaching the goal out there. That's at the far end. But this thinking keeps you in lane, and you will not come up with a couple of more new situations which you will allow into your life. No. You will just stay in that one lane. I'm very much used to being on schedule. Of course, if you come into a hospital, there are dates for surgery, there are dates for doctors to see, and then just put you through and kick you out once it's done. I'm pretty good at taking problems and jumping into ad hoc situations, and I can teach you to get along with it, how to take it, how to think, and how to stay kind of like cool, which is very important when you're facing a new challenge which you really want. I lived in a 100% feedback culture, for sure. In a hospital, you live from feedback and from information exchange. Very important, especially in chaos when there's not much that you can get at all. You take that little what you can get. Of course, I'm high resilient. I took a lot of challenges, and I can give you advice how to get along with becoming more resilient. And also, I own a high degree of discipline. If you want to change a current bad situation and you want to go for the better, you have to be highly disciplined and really concentrate only on one lane to get there. One step, then check, stop, figure out how it's going on, and then go on with the next step. Of course, there is something I absolutely did not learn, and I lack negotiation skills. 100%. I couldn't negotiate with the doctors or with God. I mean, no, there's nobody there. Plus, I'm not very good with the, let me just check, with demanding. I mean, if you're in a situation where people tell you as a child, we can't help you, there's nothing, there is no experience, there is no medicine, there is nobody to ask, You don't start demanding, I want this, I want that. No, the answer would be no. So you actually don't do that. And that's something that I really lack. And that's something that I can teach you. But it also doesn't belong in such a process when you're in change and when you are up to reaching a new goal. Demanding and negotiating is something when you're in a really good status, when everything is settled, when you're fine, when you're strong. That's something you can do on top, but not in the beginning when you are out there going for some change. Now, if you think that these soft skills, which I gained on top of what I learned in the automotive business, plus from my educations, which I took, teamwork and everything else, if you think that this is going to help you, then I'm the right person you might hire for your decision process. Thank you.